and welcome to week 3 of Counsel of the Day with Shanrae, and I am Shanrae. Please give me a minute. I am working between a couple of different websites. So I'm on TikTok. Y'all know I'm still trying to figure out this TikTok. I'm on TikTok as well. So give me a few minutes, guys, as I'm on TikTok. Welcome to Counsel of the Day with Shanrae. I'm Shanrae. Welcome, guys, in TikTok land. Let me try to get this together. All right. All righty then. So I don't know how I look to y'all, but on my side, I'm kind of sideways, but I was like that last week and it was still good. All right. So we are officially on week 3 of Dare to Dream for this month. The subtopic for this month is, for this week is Dare to Dream. And in doing a new skill. Hey, Preppy May, how are you over there in YouTube? I want to say welcome, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. So glad that we're on tonight. We're gonna move along. We're gonna move this along. Let me to make sure that my sound is down on Facebook. Okay, here we go. All right, so let me move this PowerPoint along. And tonight is the only night that I'll be on this week because we know that Thursday is Thanksgiving, guys. Thursday is Thanksgiving. I hope y'all can hear me over there in TikTok land. Excuse me. I hope you guys can hear me. Let me make sure that my volume is up. Okay, it's up. All right. So I am a degree counselor. I acquired my degrees from Ashford University. For those that don't know that, here's my website claimer. I am going to blow it up a little bit. And then there we go. All right. And let's move this along because this 30 minutes come and go so quickly, guys. All righty then. I am a degree counselor, as I stated, and my passion is to help people move past traumatic experiences. I help individuals. I help families. I help couples. I work with all people. All right, it's helping people to try to move past their traumatic experiences. Okay. All right. So here we go. And I am a Christian counselor, but I don't push my belief on anybody, but that's just what I am, and that's who I am. So the scripture for the month that I've used is Deuteronomy 31:6. And let me go back. It's Deuteronomy 31:6. It says, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them, for the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you, nor will he forsake you." Hey, Gaga, hi, man. That is good to see you guys over there on Facebook. All right, so Deuteronomy 31:6. Okay, so our key points for tonight. Let me blow this up a little bit. TikTok, I'm still trying to learn how to get stuff over to you guys. But our key points tonight is setting a clear goal and breaking a skill into smaller components, which can help us learn new skills. Practice for new skills should be thoughtful, slow, and deliberate rather than rushed. And a growth mindset is the belief that abilities are developed with effort. Okay? So again, Dare to Dream. This week, our title is Dare to Dream with learning a new skill, something that maybe you've been wanting to do for a long time. One of the things I've been wanting to do for a long time is learning how to sew. If I can sew my own clothing, growing up being plus size and heavy set, when I was a child, it was not easy going to find really nice clothes for someone that was plus size. Now it's so much easier, but I still have that desire because I want to learn how to alter stuff that'll work for my body shape and my body frame. So that's always been a skill for me. I wanted to learn how to master that. I did 2 years ago. I went out and bought a nice sewing machine, especially for somebody who's a beginner like me, and bought the whole bells and whistles. I actually still have a really awesome seamstress who's my teacher, but I have to go back for more lessons because you know how it is when we get busy. But I do still know the basics of what was taught to me and can apply them. So that's my basic skill. All right, so let's move this on. Number one, and I need to write this down. Number one says, let me read this a little bit. It says new skills can be a great way to keep an aging brain in shape. And guys, I'm not old, but my brain is not as young as it used to be. And so I like to incorporate things that keeps my brain sharp. So learning a new skill can help us do this. There's a great joy in reinventing yourself by discovering unfamiliar areas of expertise. So here are some general guidelines for how we can learn a new skill. And this is by Vanderbilt, the theorist Vanderbilt, okay? So number one, he says to establish learning goals. I'm getting ready to write this down for my TikTok people. Number one, establish learning. I hope y'all can read my handwriting. Goals. All right, so I have to put this up, guys, over in Instagram and those of YouTube and those in Facebook. Y'all can see my PowerPoint, but I hope y'all can read this. My handwriting can be a little, I write so fast. But number one is establishing learning goals. Guys, I have to show them a visual. Establishing learning goals. That is number one. All right, and so having a clear goal in mind before you begin your journey is essential. It is essential. So giving yourself something to work for is a great way to give meaning to whatever you're studying. Okay, so having narrow and precisely defined goals and questions is far better than broadly defined goals and questions. Well-defined and achievable goals fuel motivation. All right, so number one, again, establish some learning goals. That's y'all in TikTok land. All right, number two, let me move this on. And this is an open platform. You feel free to ask questions, or if you want to share some scenarios, that'll be fine as well. Number two says to start small. And I always say, start where you are. Start small. Okay, TikTok? Start small, guys. Start small. Y'all can see that? Start small. All right, that's number two. So Vanderbilt says that breaking the skill into small chunks and mastering them one at a time until the act becomes automatic is an effective way of learning. Smaller goals Smaller goals are easier to reach and increase your motivation when the goals are smaller. Okay. All right. So small steps make the skill seem easier in the beginning. Small steps make the goals to seem easier in the beginning. Let me look over here for a minute. Hi guys over there in Instagram. Sweza, Red, Tigger, Anti-Perm, Miss Kitty, Wayne, all of y'all. CJ, good to see y'all over there in Instagram land. Okay, I wish I could maybe double my can I do that? I don't think I can, and I don't want to mess around with this. But number two is to start small. All right. So number three says remember why you are doing it. Let me move this along. Number three says remember why you are doing it. Okay, I know somebody's probably asking, why didn't I have these written out earlier? I didn't have the time. I've been at work, guys. I got off of work at 7 o'clock tonight. Been flying over here. So remember why you are doing it. Remember why you're doing it. Okay. So I'm going to show this to TikTok land over here. Remember why you're doing it. So Vanderbilt says that it is important for people to shield their crucial goals from competing goals. So there's two different things. There are crucial goals and there are competing goals. So he said you got to shield them, because we got to remember why we're doing this, why we want to learn a new skill, why we want to learn a new craft. I saw this lady on Instagram. Some of y'all that are on Instagram might have seen it too. There's this lady, and I believe she's in her mid-60s. Preppy May says I hope you're still live later when I'm done cleaning. I'm on here for 30 minutes, but you can always go back, Preppy. You can always come back And look on my page and look under Counsel Today with Shanrae, and you'll be able to find this and rewatch it. Okay. But thank you so much, Peppy. Thank you. Vanderbilt says that it's important to shield your crucial goals from competing goals. One way to accomplish this is by reminding yourself of its importance. Obstacles such as self-doubt can deter anybody from taking up any new pursuits or new skills or anything. Negative self-talk can manifest in a variety of ways. So, for instance, like, what's the point in doing this? All right. But stuff like, people even tell themselves that you'll never be great in this. Okay. Or that it's too late. But we're learning a new skill for our own personal growth. Okay. All right. So learning new skills changes the way that we think or the way that we see the world. All right. So don't let any negative self-talk talk you out of learning something new. Y'all see that TikTok again? Remember your why. Remember your why. Okay, number four is the power of intrinsic motivation. Amanda in Facebook land said that's facts. Number 4, remember the power of intrinsic motivation. Let me write this down for TikTok land. Intrinsic motivation. All right, intrinsic motivation. All right, and let me just show this to them and we're going to move this on. Intrinsic motivation. All right, TikTok land, intrinsic motivation. So Vanderbilt says that the power of intrinsic motivation is to do something because you love doing it. That's intrinsic motivation. You doing it because you love it. Amanda said facts. Okay, intrinsic motivation refers to wanting to do something for its own sake. All right, the focus is on the pleasure that arises from the act of doing something rather than achieving some ultimate goal. Activities such as music and the arts, reading, intellectual discoveries, sports, and a host of other fulfilling pursuits are often sustained by the joy of the activity itself. You're doing something because you love it. All right, so that is the power of intrinsic motivation over here at TikTok land. All right, let me see what Instagram is saying, guys. I got to go back and forth. All right, good evening. Hey, CJ, T7, hello. Hey, Takeevas. Hey, good to see you. So number 4 again is intrinsic motivation. This is why we're doing stuff. Let me give y'all a quick scenario. I was on the phone with my cousin coming home from work because I have to multitask with everything. So one of my cousins called me and I was talking with them briefly. They asked me, because y'all know I wear a lot of different hats, guys. They asked me, when am I still doing my music? When am I coming out with more music? I said, oh yeah, I'm working on it now. I'll be dropping some music. Hey, Helen, how you doing? I said, I'll be dropping some music at the top of the year. And I said, you know what? The music industry has changed so much. I've been in the music industry for well over 30 years. But I said it has changed so much until for us indie artists, it seems like, why do it? But I told my cousin, I said, I'm doing it because that's who I am and that's what I love. And that's what I love to do. And I said, and every time I kind of start thinking, oh, I'm not going to do it anymore, I said, there's someone that calls me or something that prompts me and asks me, please keep putting music out. So that's intrinsic motivation, guys. That's intrinsic motivation. Let me see what Instagram is saying over here. Yes, that's what you call intrinsic motivation. All right. Doing something because you love it or you learn to love something. Amanda gave the hearts over there in Facebook land. So number 5 is mental representation. So let me write this down. Mental, and I'm abbreviated. Mental rep. Okay, TikTok land, for mental representation or for mental rep. For mental rep, TikTok land. Okay. All right. So Vanderbilt says that a mental representation shows you what you're supposed to be doing. Okay. Mental representations make it possible makes it possible to monitor how one is doing, both in practice and in actual performance. So, for example, in music, mental representation, how the piece should sound, allows expert musicians to duplicate the sounds of a piece that they want to produce while they're playing, right? Okay, so students with better mental representations of the music are better at correcting mistakes while they're practicing their music. Okay, a lot of us singers, my cousin Amanda over there in Facebook land, she's an excellent musician and singer. She plays and sings. So a lot of times when she's creating music, she has to lay a vocal. What we do is we lay like a vocal sample, something that's we're hearing in our head. We'll just start singing it and lay it down. She's playing it and singing it though. Oh, you so sweet, Manda. And you know, and whatever you hear in your head, it may not all come together, but just little ideas. When you go back, and when we go back and listen to it, then it starts to make sense and starts coming together. Then once the music and the song comes together, then we go and we perfect it. So this is what Vanderbilt is talking about. Number 5, with mental representation. TikTok land over there, mental rap. All right, so number 6, thoughtful practice. All right, number 6, thoughtful. All right, and I'm writing it down, thoughtful practice. And Vanderbilt says number 6, thoughtful practice. Okay. Y'all see, I know it's sloppy TikTok land. I know it is, but y'all are still getting a visual. Thoughtful practice. So Vanderbilt says that thoughtful practice is purposeful and it knows where it's going and how to get there. So practicing of suboptimal technique could lead to suboptimal results. Being deliberate requires us to slow it down. When we work slower, when we work slowly, things become simpler. Okay, so new information needs to be learned slowly, and we don't need to perform better when we speed through a course. So Vanderbilt says thoughtful practice. That's number 6, okay? Let me see what Instagram is saying over there. Hi, Ladybug. Hey, Chris, how you doing? All right, so and TikTok, I'm not ignoring you guys. Hey, Howard. Hey, Margaret. Hey, Juxa. Hey, Rosie. Hey, Bo. Hey, Randall. Hey, Kitty. Oh, my gosh. Hey, Ayop, Tika, Adrell, Base. Ooh, Lord. We got a lot of viewers at TikTok. Hi, guys, over there. All right. So, number 7. Let me see I forgot to move my PowerPoints along because time is just going by. Number 7 says adopt a growth mindset. Woo, I like that one. Number 7, growth mindset. Growth mindset. All right, TikTok, here we go. And all of this is, again, moving towards skills, learning a new skill. I'm daring to dream. Okay, bringing our dreams out to reality. Okay, so number 7, Vanderbilt says it's okay to have a growth mindset. Adopt a growth mindset. Okay, and that refers to the belief that abilities are not fixed but can improve with effort. Just because, and that was by theorist Dweck. Okay, he says just because we're not immediately good at something doesn't mean that we won't be eventually. Remember going back earlier with that negative talk? Okay, I don't know too many people that start out learning something and they perfect it as soon as they learn it. Okay, that's very rare when you find someone that can learn about something and perfect it immediately. All right, but Vanderbilt says to adopt a growth mindset. Okay, so again, just because you immediately are not good at what you're learning, it does not mean that you won't be good eventually. All right, so we're bad at everything before we get good at it. Okay, all right, so number 7 is a growth mindset. Do not allow the fact that you did not perfect it as soon as you heard about it. Don't let that stop you from learning something or wanting to learn something new. Okay, all right, number 8, and the final thing. that Vanderbilt says is to take advantage of being an adult learner. Okay? Take advantage of being an adult learner. I'm writing this down over there, TikTok land. Take advantage of being an adult learner. I'm about to check on y'all Instagram. I got to go from screen to screen. Take advantage of being an adult learner. This is what Vanderbilt says. All right. Take advantage of being an adult learner. Hey, Miss Lace, Tiffany, Ladybug, Chris. Hi, guys. Number 8 says that's over there in Instagram land. Wayne. Hey, guys. Okay, so Wayne says, take advantage of being an adult learner. Let me move this. I'm sorry, y'all didn't see that. Okay, so as we age, we are more likely to take a step back and see the big picture. And so as we age, we tend to forget the details of events more readily than when we were younger. I know that's happening to me, but that's a part of life. But the learning, when we place ourselves in positions to learn, it really does help rebuild our brain cells, help strengthen our brain, help, So he says, at the same time, we do an excellent job extracting the points or the general themes of those same events. So while young children pick up new skills more easily than we do as adults, they also have more trouble with seeing the big picture. You know why? Because they haven't lived as long as we have. They haven't experienced the things that we have. So that's why it's a little difficult for them to have a broader perspective of something, because they don't have the experience that we have. All right. Okay, y'all agree with that over there in TikTok land? All righty then. So Vanderbilt says, he says, and controlling their impulses. They have a problem with controlling their impulses. Again, that's because their brains are not as developed as ours are. So number 8, Vanderbilt, he says for us to take advantage of being an adult learner. Let's take advantage of that. This month, I have dedicated this month to Dare to Dream. And the first week I talked about Dare to Dream. If you have you want to ever travel and I still want to go to Dubai. That's one of my dream vacations. I'm still working on getting to my dream vacation to Dubai. It's gonna happen. Week 2, I talked about Dare to Dream in a career. If you wanna move into a different career, do it. Start making preparations to do it. This week, Dare to Dream and learning a new skill. She said, Amanda said, take me, girl. We need to do a family trip going over there. That would be so much fun. And this week is Dare to Dream in learning a new skill. There are people. I have a affiliate, a good affiliate of mine. I met actually in the grocery store, and we've just connected and been close since. And she's in her 50s, and she's been wanting to learn how to play the keyboard. She has stepped out there, bought her a keyboard, and she is learning how to play the keyboard. She's always dared to dream. She wanted to play, and now she's working towards that. Okay, to me, I love that. I talked to last week. Tammy was on. A friend of mine. Tammy was on Facebook land. Tammy started started seeing videos on YouTube about gardening. She started looking and learning more about that, and got so inspired. She started planting stuff on her own. Excuse me, that's my grandpup and my puppy. They over here. Y'all know mommy is on. Thank you so much. Oh Lord, that's the puppies. And so she got so inspired. Tammy Berry got so inspired. She started planting. And it grew into a passion. That girl sold her house here in Georgia and bought, and I think she moved to one of the Carolinas. I don't know if it's north or south. Bought 7 acres of land, and she is out there. She is doing it. She took that passion and that girl got 7 acres of land, and she out there farming on that. And when I say she's the GOAT, she's the GOAT. I tell you, and we can do the same thing whatever we're daring to dream about. Okay, so I wanted to say really quickly before I get over here, I wanted to introduce some stuff. Lord, I got stuff everywhere. Where is my stuff? Okay, here we go. I wanted to talk about very quickly and just say it. So, there's some people that always wanted to learn a foreign language. That's a skill. Dare to dream. Jump out there. We always hear the commercials. What is it? Lord, it just skipped my mind. But there's ways that you can learn a new language, and it's easy to learn it now. Oh my God, what is that app? Where they say you've been learned a new language in a couple of weeks. Some people, that's a beautiful skill to learn. Some people want to learn how to cook. They have so many awesome cooking classes out there, virtual or in person. That's a skill. Dare to dream. Jump out there and learn. There's people gardening. Once again, I talked about my friend Tammy. Tammy wants to learn about gardening, and that girl did it. She has gone out there and she's done it. Another one is gestatic.com. Let me explain what that is. Okay, nope, I'm not, because that's a part of gardening too. Gestatic.com. All right. So project management. That's a skill. That's a skill and a trade. Okay. Some people want to move up higher in their businesses. And so it's easy to learn about project management. Okay, business map or whatever. You can go to different sites, go get your certificates and licenses, and you can wind up moving into different parts of a career, making more money and enjoying what you're doing. Project management is another thing. Did I say that already? Well, I got that down here twice. Project management. Public speaking. There's some people who are trying to get over a phobia. They're afraid to speak in public. Well, that's a good way to do two things: get over a phobia and learn a new craft. Public speaking. Social media marketing is another skill. Play the guitar. We know that's an old school skill to learn. Playing the guitar. Writing skills. Some people they wind up becoming authors. Learning how to write, stories, little short stories. Budgeting. Some people, that's a twofold thing. You love helping people budgeting in their life. And then it becomes a whole different form of income for you. Civic skills, photography, learning about photography. Okay, video production, podcasting, and programming languages. These are all different type of skills and things that people can pick up. Just look into it and wind up saying, "Oh my gosh, I'm so glad that I looked into this." Because it stirred up a different passion and all of that. So, our 30 minutes is up. So I'm gonna move this along. I want to thank you guys so much. Thank you for being on tonight. And let me give y'all our takeaway for tonight. Let me move this because I'm moving so fast. I didn't give y'all the takeaway. Let me open it and close it. Our takeaway for tonight is the take-home lesson is that to keep our minds sharp in older age, we need to engage in new challenges. Lifelong learners get great satisfaction from pushing themselves to develop new skills. I love when I see a wonderful story when you see somebody in their 70s, 80s, and even 90s going back to college. To me, that's my shiro and hero when I hear stuff like that. Okay, that's awesome. So the takeaway again is to keep our minds sharp. Okay. Lifelong learners are great satisfaction for pushing themselves to develop new skills. And let me give you the quote now. Let me open it and close it. All right. So the quote is, the only thing that stands between you and your dream is the will to try and the belief that it actually is possible. And that's by Joel Brown. Okay. I love that quote. The only thing that stands between you, okay, and your dream is the will to try and the belief that it actually is possible. And that's by Joel Brown. All right. So I'm going to go through this quickly because we're at 31 minutes. This is for my fellow theorists and counselors. This is where I got my teachings and my strategy from tonight. You can look at that, you can review it, and you can see, you can cross-reference it for yourself. Okay, for all of my fellow theorists. All right, so let me move this on. Better up. Okay, create a personal and professional transformation through expert coaching. If you're looking for a life coach, better www.betterup.com. Ada Plus community empowers adults with ADD, ADHD, and OCD to live their best lives. A different brain requires a different approach. Ada.com. All right. 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. If you know someone that's having a rough time and they're having a hard time, 988, you can refer them to that. It's a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week hotline where they can talk with trusted advisors and people they can just, talk and get whatever, seek whatever help that they need. 988 Crisis Helpline. All right, betterhelp.com. All right, so if you want a safe space to speak with a licensed professional online, all right, BetterHelp offers affordable counseling sessions for individuals, couples, and family members. www.betterhelp.com. Learning RX. I love Learning RX. This organization has been going for almost 40 years. It is a brain training organization, and it offers ways to strengthen your thinking skills. Judges, politicians, doctors, attorneys, as well as ordinary people like us, they have utilized Learning RX, and their IQ has increased at least 13 points. Learning RX. I stand on that. All righty then. So, let me move this because this is out of order. Okay, if you're interested in professional one-on-one counseling services, I'm a degree counselor. Feel free to contact me, inbox me on any of my social media pages, and I will get back to you. I'm a lifestyle strategist, and my aim is to aid you in your life's goals and your life's dreams. If you need just a quick strategy session, I do as little as 20 minutes. I can't go less than that, all the way up to 90 minutes. But if you need a quick strategy session, which I get calls like that all the time, I'm available for, but I can't go any less than 20 minutes. Okay. All right. And here we go. Okay, so if there's a past Counsel of the Day with Shanrae series that you've missed or you just want to rewatch, you can go to my YouTube channel. Preppy May, go to my YouTube channel at Shanrae Price. Please like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. Then select any past series that you would like to watch. Well, I want to thank y'all again for being with me. Week 3, Dare to Dream. Subtopic is Dare to Dream in your and learning a new skill. Y'all have a happy Thanksgiving. I hope that you all enjoy your holidays, enjoy your family. Check on people. I know I got to play some phone calls. Check on people because sometimes this could be a hard time for people as well. But y'all just reach out to people and just show a little love. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm going to see you all next Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, next Tuesday, next Thursday, for the last week of Counsel of the Day with Shanrae, and for the last month of 2024. And it's going to be a different subtopic next week, but meet me here next Tuesday, next Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. So glad that y'all was on tonight. Hope that I was able to help and encourage somebody and into motivating them into going out and doing their dream. Okay, TikTok, I'm going to get off of here first with you guys. If I can, I'm trying to figure out how I can do it. All right, maybe not. But good night, everybody. So glad to be on tonight. Enjoy. Oh, I should have had this queued, y'all. Woo, a lot going on.